Sorry, there's no intro. Merry Christmas. I see we got a couple people in the house here. Yeah. I hope everyone's doing well. Um, sorry. I'm trying to get everything working here. It's been a long morning. Hope everyone's having a good Christmas. Let's see here. I see that we've got a few people that have popped in. We had Samantha, popped in with Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Sam. Yeah, Lori popped in. Hi, Lori. Crazy Ann, good to see you. Heart Sight, Merry Christmas, everyone. Absolutely. You have David Jones come in. King Bluto, good to see you. Adventures in the Heartlands. Sorry can't be there, but I'd like to say Merry Christmas to everyone. No, completely understand. People have things to do on Christmas. I don't. There's some of us out there that, Christmas is just sit there, watch TV, play games, play on the internet, watch YouTube. But, glad you stopped in, said hi. Oh, there's Cheesehead Chris. Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying this lovely Christmas weather we're having. It's been raining in our area. So currently don't have anyone in the basement. I sent out a few invitations, but if there's anyone that wants to come up, just let me know. Yeah, Cheesehead. Yeah, old curmudgeon. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I'm not quite the curmudgeon yet, but I'm getting there. Oh, well, there's Freeman James, my uncle. Good to see you. Hope you and the family's doing well. Merry Christmas. So it's been a while. We were last here in October. When Sty passed, and we had the memorial show, and then I had the show that Sunday after, and then I went back to work, but just now getting back home. Been out rolling nonstop since October, and I'll be home until I believe it's January 4th that I'll roll back out. Not much in the way of plans here. Got some cleanup and rearranging here yet, but it is what it is. A Metal Music Maniac, bah humbug. Yeah, no snow. Haven't seen any snow. At least not here. I saw plenty of snow over the last month out on the road. I actually got stuck for about 5 days up in North Dakota. Williston, North Dakota. But otherwise, it's been a pretty mild year so far. I don't want to jinx that. If I had some wood around here, I'd be knocking on it. Yes, Lori. Yeah. No snow for Christmas, but then, we get piled on and have snow until May. Yeah, that's no fun. Though I'm not going to complain too much, because it made it easy to get home, and then I haven't really had to do much outside since I got home. So that's definitely made life easier without having the snow. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. We got someone in the basement. Yeah. Let's see here. Ho ho ho!
Ho ho.
Welcome to the show.
I don't think you're live on YouTube yet.
What?
It's not showing. I can't. Hold on. Let me.
Well, it looks like I'm live on YouTube.
It looks like, yeah, stream your side. Hold on a minute. Might
I
just be.
Hey, that's just over there.
Yeah, you're live. I got it now.
Okay. Don't scare me like that. Oh, how you been?
Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. How you doing, Don?
Oh, tired. Can you hear me all right?
Yep, I got you loud and clear. Sounds good.
Okay.
Volume's good.
Okay. Yeah, I had about 6 hours of updates to do on the system and and then get everything hooked back up again and everything communicating.
Did you give everybody in the chat a shout out? Lori,
Yep. Yeah. I went down the shout out list. And,
She's Head,
yeah.
Heart Sight, Freeman. Much love. Merry Christmas to everybody. Coming from North Carolina.
How's your weather doing down that way?
Pretty good right now. I mean, it was like 68 yesterday, so I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah. Had Mojo. He popped in to talk. Chat for a little bit before the show.
Okay.
He's down there in Mississippi, and there's sunshiny and blue skies.
Yeah, he's got a little pup running around the little track over there.
Right.
He even made an Instagram page for his dog. It's so cute.
Yeah, I've got that Facebook page for Bean. I've had that for about 8 years. But I tried doing Instagram and Twitter and stuff. Doing multi posts, and it just got so hectic trying to keep up with everything.
Welcome to my world.
Especially being mobile.
Yeah, especially being mobile.
Because on the computer, there are programs and sites and stuff where you post in one place and then it like branches out to all of them.
Correct.
And you very limited on mobile, and half the time it doesn't work, or
Well, if you link your accounts through the mobile, like if you go through like Instagram, you can automatically send it to like Facebook and I think like Twitter and like a couple other maybe websites. But me, I'm sorry, I'm a laptop person mostly, but there's a lot of stuff I have no choice. I gotta pick up the old Android and do it that way. But hey,
having a little bit of Christmas cheer.
Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm running on like 18 hours no sleep right now, so please bear with me.
Oh no, I get it. I was up until about 3 a.m. sitting there playing on the Xbox, and
I never made it to the Xbox yet.
And I saved it, and and on the save files, it shows you, total hours played.
Yeah, I never checked that.
Yeah, well, it's showing it right on the save file. It's showing the hours played. I'm seeing it like 68 hours played on this game, and I started playing it like Thursday morning. I got home Wednesday, and I didn't start playing it until Thursday morning.
What game are you playing?
It's what's the name of it? My Time at Sandrock.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, it's kind of like a grinding game, gather resources, building stuff for the
Mhm.
town, you know. Um,
Gotcha. Kind of like a Sims or something like that.
Sort of. It kind of makes me think of like a cross between like Sims and Minecraft,
Hmm.
because it's the building stuff, it's recipes, that you've got a list of materials you need to build, like a furnace or a grinder, you know,
Right.
you throw in the right resources, you get your appliance, which helps you make other things, and you got the people in the town that want, they have commissions that they want built, and
Hmm.
you know, pretty good
Yeah, I got it.
storyline. It's very family friendly,
Hmm. I got
so
a friend of mine that plays something, or it's like a one of the versions of like cooking. It's I think it's through Facebook, but and she's always like complaining. Yeah, I gave you this. Can you give me that? Because I got to make a pie and I need these ingredients. And oh, you need those ingredients. We'll trade. It's funny.
yeah, it's interesting, some of the different games they come out with, and it's not the old, just sit there and play. It's all, you got full storylines going, and you know it's like a long 80-hour movie that you're going through. A lot of these
Mhm.
newer games, and it keeps you busy, keeps you distracted.
Cool. And by the way, thank you very much for the link. And again, Merry Christmas. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I,
I'm limited on the
I go,
number of links I have, so if anyone wants to come up, you have to let me know. Um,
well, I just
or the number of contacts, I should say. You know,
I sent a private message to Samantha Lee and said, "Hey, come join us over here." I only sent the YouTube link. I didn't send a direct link, but I'm sure with you, it would not mind if I actually sent her the direct link.
right? Well,
If you
yeah, I sent her the direct link
okay,
for it. Yeah, yeah. So, imagine if she's got time, she'll stop in at some point. Well,
hmm
it's Christmas Day. People have things to do. Most
exactly.
people.
Yeah,
Me, what all I've got to do is sitting there playing Xbox or PlayStation, and I got the crock pot going. I threw in the meatballs and the little smoky weenies in there with some barbecue sauce. Just turned it on. It's like, yeah, that's all I'm going to munch on. That's my
I
Christmas
had
dinner.
a good pot roast dinner last night. It's like snack for me, but
Ugh. Yeah, personally, I'm just waiting. We got one more week, and this circus of a year will be done with. You know,
well, hey,
ready
come
for
on,
the
you know as
excitement of
well as I do. It's
2024.
just gonna be. It's just gonna begin again.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
yeah. Ho ho
Hey,
ho! Merry
Bradley, how you
Christmas.
doing? Merry Christmas. Sorry, I had about like 300 tabs open right now. I had to downsize a little bit. I'm getting reverb.
Yeah.
I'm not reverb from sound, but I'm getting reverb from every time somebody sends me a Facebook message says, "Hey, Merry Christmas." It's like and it chokes up. I'm like, all right,
Hey, Flo, Merry Christmas.
back out of that. What's up, Flo? Cheers, girl.
Yeah, yeah. It took me a bit to get this set up, and there's settings that were on here that I don't know why they're set up that way.
It
Because
was rigged for him. Come on now.
yeah, it worked for him. Um, you know, but
I do.
that's like you got there's 3 monitors
Yeah.
set up. The center one is where I got the StreamYard going, and all that. The 2 side ones, I got the Facebook on one, got the chat on the other, or not
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, but YouTube and Facebook on the one monitor, and I got the chat blown up on the other screen. But went in there, it's like one of the settings I changed is shut off the sound for notifications. So that it doesn't ding, that, and I got Facebook on that secondary computer because it's 2 separate computers running. So on that second computer, I got the Facebook on there, so messages will come across and they'll pop up over there, let me know messages are coming in.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't get to hear it, and it doesn't come through this main set for the StreamYard. Merry Christmas. Hey, Mystic Bunny, how you doing?
Mystic, what's up?
Oh, and then depression is real. Merry Christmas. Yeah, just figured, most people out there have things to do for the holidays, be it Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever they got going, get together with family, cooking food. And then you get ones like us.
I'm with the. Excuse me. I'm with the us. Cheers. Merry Christmas, everybody. Can't thank y'all more than enough. I'm speaking on behalf of Running Water and God's glory. The man up above right now, Mr. Sty. Merry Christmas, Sty.
Yeah. Hey, Merry Christmas, Peppers. Good to see you.
And please forgive me if I just type because I don't want to get choked up too bad.
Nope, I understand. Yeah. My biggest decision for the day was what I was going to drink.
I hope you got some
I
bourbon.
had to dust off my cabinet because you usually don't get anything out of there, and I
I'm
opted for.
not stocked up right now. Honestly, I'm not. I was last night, but kind of ran a little bit low.
Yeah, I got plenty of
I,
supply. Yo,
I'm just
everything hits the fan. I won't run out of booze for about a year, and that's because I just don't drink that much. It's like every once in a while I'll pull something out, or it's like got like shot type stuff.
mm-hmm.
Little warm me ups after blowing snow. Yeah,
Yeah. I think I'm keeping up with the YouTube side. If I missed anybody, I totally apologize. Not my stream. It's Running Waters. I just love to give a shout out to everybody.
yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, everyone that pops in, it's like, they had
except
at
us.
least a gap in their day, and they thought of us.
I saw your post, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta at least make an appearance. I just got off like two phone calls for like 2 hours long. Somebody, PTSD, and just sitting there listening and chatting, and got a quick call from another friend earlier this morning. Made a call to my mom. Happy Merry Christmas. Freeman,
Yeah,
jeez.
it's raining. It started raining last night about midnight. It was pouring pretty good, and now it's just kind of like a constant drizzle right now. Not cool enough to freeze yet. You know, if I'm lucky, the snow will hold off until after I roll back out.
See, where's my temp? You're gonna hate me right now, running water.
66. Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Let's see. 48.
48. Yep.
48 feels like 45.
Hey, it's gonna get colder here shortly, so I mean, I'm gonna take the good weather while I can.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 10-day. It looks
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, we got rain today and tomorrow.
Oh,
Like a frozen mix on Wednesday, and then it's supposed to be sunny all the way until next Monday. You know, and it'll be like next Monday it drops down into like the 20s. You know, which is fine because I roll out. I think it's Wednesday that I'll roll out. Not
hey,
this coming Wednesday, but the next Wednesday.
here's my 10-day right there.
Yeah. See there we go. It doesn't like that.
We might hit 70 Wednesday or close to
Yeah, well,
Tuesday and
again, that
Wednesday.
70's too warm for me.
Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday.
Yeah, 70's
But
just too warm for me. It's I'll have the
I
air conditioning going. It's
but
like the furnace in the house. Hey,
I
empty
love
wood
myself.
runner. Merry Christmas. Um, yeah,
I'm
yeah, but
sorry.
like my furnace is set at 60. You know,
Mine set at 68. I'm
yeah,
trying to do a
nice, comfortable
little.
60 degrees. It's like because the way I look at it, if you're cold, you can always put on another layer. You know, the problem is when it gets hot.
I got my ugly fucking sweatshirt on right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure where my sweater went. I was gonna wear my.
It's a sweatshirt. I mean, but last night I had my little T-shirt on with my little tie. Said, "Does it make me look fat?"
Yeah, I was gonna wear my what you call it, my National Lampoon sweater. It's got the
Hey, you're
RV
looking
on
pretty.
there, and it says "shitters full."
You're
Yeah,
looking pretty, snazzy, no doubt.
yeah. Well, this is usually how I dress when I'm at home. Out on the road, it's all flannels and denim, and then I get home and you know, I'm a little
Yeah,
classy. Yeah,
yeah. You're overdressed for me, by the way.
huh?
I mean, just your vest alone and that white. I mean, you're overdressed for me.
Yeah, yeah. White collarless shirt,
I mean, back when I
dinky
was like
ties.
eight, back when I was like 30 years younger. Yeah, I'd dress like that, but I guess that's why I never had a job with how to wear a tie and stuff like that because can't do it.
No.
T-shirt, t-shirt, and a pair of jeans. That's the way I roll. And a pair of boots.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. It doesn't matter how nice I'm dressed up. It's always boots. You know, it's like, when we had, the funeral service, it's like, yeah, I have my nice slacks, shirt, vest, and got my Red Wing steel toe logging boots. Yeah.
Hey, my dad used to do the same thing. He'd put on, semi okay attire, top and bottom, shirt, jacket, pants, but he'd have these brand new pair of like work boots, like construction boots, the tan ones. He's like, yeah, these are my dress shoes.
Hey, Mr. Bolton, Merry Christmas.
Mr. Fulton, what's up, buddy? Merry Christmas, Mr. Fulton and Mom. I wanted to send you something, but I ain't sent it to you yet. It's via, messenger, not snail mail, but I do want to wish y'all a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah, let me see. I don't know if I have Bolton on my contacts. Because unfortunately, that's one of the few things I wasn't able to
I do. I got Fulton.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want to send them the link.
If it's okay with you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Fulton, you ready, bud? Tell it. Well, give me a second, Fulton. Fulton, are you ready? Here you go, bud. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh. I got over jealous on my left and right clicks over here. All right, here you go, Fulton.
Yeah, settle down.
Yeah, well, I'm like multi-tabbing, left finger, right finger, and this, that, the other thing. You know the deal.
Right. Well, that's the deal here, because it's two mice.
Mm-hmm.
For the
Two mice, two geese, two flocks.
So it's like two mice, two keyboards. So it's like I'll be working on one and I'll try typing, and it's like, why isn't it working? And something's happening over here. It's like, damn it, no, back up. Mm-hmm. Move that over there.
All right, Fulton's read it, so check the basement, maybe. Maybe take a minute, but Fulton, I hope Luna's doing okay. By the way, Luna and Running Water. Luna is actually the Fulton's puppy. Okay. Well, it's a little big puppy now, but yes, Fulton did get my message. If anybody wants the link, just I am me or Running Water. I mean, we're not trained professionals, but we can work through y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a few friends that they're going back and forth debating on the whole oh, hey, Virginia Bushcrafter, Merry Christmas, good to see you. But yeah, doing like a gift exchange, Secret Santa type deal.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, not interested.
I didn't do Secret Santa this year. I mean, I didn't do a whole heck of a lot. Right. But if y'all can't get in touch with Running Water, I'm gonna. If you don't mind Running Water, can I drop my Facebook link
Oh
in the
yeah,
chat?
yeah.
They
Go
can
ahead.
just contact me, and I'll be your little little elf over here, co-host. I just dropped my link, so if anybody would like to link to the chat, just please send me a
Merry
message.
Christmas, gentlemen.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Fulton. How you doing?
There's our little.
Just getting um, my lunch situated. Just cooking this afternoon. Just
How's
been
Luna?
cooking this afternoon.
Mom? I'm sorry, but I gotta ask Miss.
She's not in here right now, Matt. She's in the
I
shower.
Hey Fulton, I just got. How's Luna doing? She's
Do
still being
what?
a. She is Luna still being a lunatic?
No, she's just resting right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Again, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Butter and Waddle? How you
Doing
doing,
all
bud?
right. Doing all right. Just been doing relaxing the last few days. Lots of video games and nothing else.
Yeah, I know you're still missing Steinoa.
Yeah. I got a lot of cleanup and rearranging to do yet. Reorganizing because we had a lot of basically remodel and resituating of the house. To get him so he was completely downstairs.
Right.
Yeah. So setting up that bed in the living room and rearranging furniture and modifying furniture and
Mm-hmm.
everything. And now now that I can take that bed out of there, get that taken down, put away, move everything back around so there's an actual safe flow through the house, without tripping over everything.
Right.
But yeah, I was oh shoot. Hey, Earth Outdoors, Merry Christmas. Good to see you. But yeah, they wanted to do the Secret Santa thing. I don't do that. The best Secret Santa thing I ever had, we had a group. What's this doing? Oh, get rid of that.
Did you froze? Oh.
No, I got something popping up on the screen here.
Uh-oh. Probably like a scam or something.
Well, no, it's like some news feed thing that popped up on.
I don't think you want to click on that.
And I gotta find the X to close it. How do I close this thing?
Man, put my readers on. I can't. Okay.
There we go. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I had group of friends that each year would take and would change. Who decides what the exchange would be. Whether it's Secret Santa, White Elephant. You got all these different gift giving and exchanging deals. When it came to my turn, I took control of myself very simply. I said, the way it is, we have a budget, let's say, $40 for a gift. And it gets exchanged. It's usually something that we don't want, or we're going to exchange or get a different size or whatever. I said, why don't we just all go and buy ourselves a $40 gift we want? And then when we get together, we can show off what we got ourselves for Christmas. And that was the best Christmas party we had. Everyone showing off their toys that they actually wanted. That end up costing the same. But You know, because yeah, it's the thought that counts, and I get that.
It's time for giving, not
Yeah.
just receiving.
Yeah, but then also, I'm under the mentality of this here.
Don't get me started. I'm gonna steal that. Put it on my Facebook page.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
wait. Hold,
Yeah, it
hold.
clearly says from
Right there.
Santa.
Wait, please put that back up for a moment.
Oh, what? Do you want it? I'll just send it to you.
Yeah, play. Yeah, send it to me. Yeah, it's gonna be on my Facebook page in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. I will put it back up, but yeah, I'll send it to you too.
No, you just send it to me. It'd be better. I'll get a better copy of it.
Yeah. Yep. I get lots of presents from Santa every year, and Santa always gets me exactly what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Matt, my mom just came in.
Hey, what's up, sweetheart? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I know Mom misses me.
Huh?
I said I know Mom misses me.
Misses you?
I hope she does.
Put it in there, Fulton.
Okay, Mom, jeez.
He's trying to burn his lunch.
Yep, there you go, Matt.
Okay, he's gonna go back in there. Why did you turn it off?
So,
Why did you turn it off?
I didn't think with your family running water.
Why did you turn it off?
I did anything for Christmas with your family.
You give, Don. I mean, running water. You give, you shall receive.
Yes.
Yeah. Yo. Okay.
That's what I do.
It's on the messenger side.
Well, and see, and I've been one that I have kind of a problem with giving and generosity being focused around holidays. That you've got one day a year that we're going to be thankful, and one day a year that we're going to be giving. And it's like, well, what about the rest of the year?
I give through and through.
And giving isn't just materials and money.
Correct.
That one of the best things that you can give is your time. The time to listen, the time to talk.
I was gonna
To
say,
share.
For me, it's just an open ear.
Right. Like, me, it's like I'm on the truck.
Check this out.
Nice.
Yep.
Wow. Fulton, that goes great with Running Water's background.
Yeah, it does. It's like a I don't know how to pronounce that running water. Is that supposed to be Schwin? I think I said that right. I don't know if I did or not.
Schwin.
Mm-hmm.
It's pronounced Schwin.
Oh.
Yeah, and Schwin are good bikes. They've been around for many years.
$1.
And good quality. They last. They're one of the highest selling vintage bikes. When you get these barn finds, doing picking and repurposing stuff, you find those old Schwin bikes, and collectors will buy them up.
Because my mom just bought that bike for Christmas, and it cost like $400.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, believe it. Yeah,
for that bike.
Yeah. Schwin, bottom end, they've got a few models that are down around about $100, and they go up there, $1,500, $2,000 more, depending on how fancy you want to go.
Yep.
I did.
Yes, Mystic Bunny. Yeah. Need to be giving time through the year.
I
and that would help a
$400.
lot of things if people just gave more
Oh,
time.
actually, my mom said it's cost $400.
That's still a lot of money, Fulton.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to go back on American Idol again.
I wish.
What do you
American
think the most useless Christmas decoration is?
Tinsel.
A mother's stocking. Kind of sad, really, but kind of
Wow.
funny and sad.
What are we gonna do with you, girl?
Oh. I'm doing pretty good. I'm raising Fulton.
Yeah, well, damn right, you're doing very well.
Yeah. Santa gave me a Nintendo Switch this year, so I can play
Fulton
my
has one of
games
those.
while I'm on the road.
Fulton got his Nintendo Switch from a neighbor. Give it to him for free.
Nice. Yeah.
Games and all.
It'll take a bit for me to get used to the layout of the buttons on it. Nintendo likes to do their own thing, but
Luna
big
got a
problem
noise toy.
on the truck is taking and setting up the I had to set up the PlayStation, get it all wired up, and by the time it's all ready to go, I'm ready for bed. Where having that little Nintendo Switch, I can just I'm stuck at a shipper or something, I just grab it out of the shelf, sit there and play some games while I'm waiting.
My internet's like pretty spotty right now.
What did Bean get for Christmas? Well, he got a new jacket. For when we hit cold weather. Got some new booties.
Okay. Be back.
Got him some new toys. He's he likes his hooves. His cow hooves. Got a bunch of those, some balls.
I gotta restart.
What's up? Oh, I think he had to restart. Yeah. Well, and then also, Bean, of course, he gets snacks, lots of snacks around this time of year. Limit how much I give him, keep him from getting fat, but otherwise he'll just sit there and, give me those puppy eyes, looking all pathetic. Yeah, it looks like Matt had to reboot. It's all those tabs. Too many tabs.
Oh my gosh. I'm exhausted today. Whew. Trying to set everything up, running.
Huh?
Are you trying to set up everything for the future for Stein North since he's not there anymore?
Yeah. That he wanted me to keep the channel going,
That's good.
and the big issue, or I should say, the big factor for the channel is he had the time, being retired, that gives a lot more time for getting outdoors and being able to do the live streams on a regular schedule. And that's going to be the biggest hurdle for me on this is, but driving over the road, my schedule changes every single day. So try to nail down, a specific time each week or what have you. That's hard to guarantee that, with having, good service to be able to, get online or, having Wi-Fi available, or just not be working,
Yeah.
But I've gotten a few things, going to try a couple of different things out to, make things easier on, to do that while I'm away from the house.
Yeah. But if you need any help on running the show, let me know if I can help you guys.
Sorry, y'all. I'm back.
Ho.
Well, I better run out of here running water, but you have Merry Christmas and
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Good to see you. You take care. And
all right,
don't see
you guys. Bye.
Happy New Year.
Yep, I will. Thanks. What is it, Mom?
Well,
What?
I guess we're losing Emily now. Emily, come up on panel. She won't, but I know. I apologize for the interruption. I had to restart my laptop.
Oh no, I get it. I was having laptop issues.
No, it started automatically playing Spotify music I was playing earlier. And then I was locked out of my keys, and I didn't have to force shut it down, but it's coming close.
Yeah, mine was it's got the internal battery in the laptop. Well, it's that little ribbon wire that goes from the battery to the motherboard.
Yeah,
defective. So it's like wouldn't want to, it wasn't recognizing any power at all. Had to completely open up the laptop, mess with that cable, and then I could fire up the laptop for a bit. But then, it would shut down. And I'd have to go through all that again. It's like,
well, mine actually had that issue when I had to do Windows updates.
Mm-hmm.
It told me my charging port was not producing enough wattage to charge the battery, and it kicked me back to that little blue screen of this, that, the other thing. I think you know what I'm talking about, running water. And I unplugged it, plugged it back in, uninstalled those updates. Everything worked good. But now I did do them updates again. I'm running okay.
Well, I bought one of those mini PCs, The box is about yay big. It's like if you took two packs of cigarettes, put them side by side. That's the whole size of the computer. It's no good for, if you want to do gaming or anything, but I'm thinking, looking at the specs on it, should be good enough for doing stuff like this. And I've got like a little 13-inch monitor, HDMI monitor. So it's like I could have that monitor set up, camera with that little tiny PC running through the phone for the internet, and be able to do this while I'm on the road. That even if I'm, driving, I could have it set up with the 360. I got a full 360 camera. So, you'd have, shot of me and, maybe even, the shot of Bean plus a view out the front window going down the road and be able to do some streams and talk to people without me actively having to mess with the computer. Just start it up and then be able to talk.
Yeah, like voice activated.
Right. And that, have it set up so that, bringing people up on panel and want to chat or whatever, it's like I don't have, it'd still be hands free. So that's the big issue of trying to host while you're working is, as
bringing somebody up on panel. I think you're gonna have to click though. You're gonna have to reach out and go accept.
To put them on the panel.
Yeah.
You
can't do that one voice activated.
Right. Yeah. No. What I need to do is get myself a co-driver. I'll ride along to come with me and.
Yeah. Bean, press the button.
Yeah. Well, if they can take and teach a dog to do it, on Cosmonaut Pod to push a button, it's like I think we should be able to teach Bean to push the button.
Bean's a really smart little character right there.
Problem is he'd be spamming that button.
You might be having Amazon deliveries showing up when you come home.
Well, that's one of the things, that he's notorious for is locking the door. He doesn't step on any of the buttons to roll down the windows or unlock the doors or anything, but he steps in that corner where it has the little push button. So I always have to make sure I have a key with me to get back in, because he'll lock me out.
That's actually how I lost my dog right here. This little fella right here, service dog. I lost him because he messed the power down on the window button and jumped out of a moving vehicle by like 35 miles an hour.
Oh,
he didn't make it. He sits on my mantle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry to hear that.
I got hard times also. Besides my grandma passing away in September several years back. And my grandma loved that puppy. And my pup was only like 3.5, 4 years old. And I've had him since he was like 3 months old. And I trained him up. Diabetic and then mobile service dog. Diabetic for my ex and mobile for me, and I was manhandling. Yeah, I miss my little puppy. I'm sure we all miss somebody these days, and I don't want to. I'm just going to stop right there.
Yeah, it's been pretty rough the last couple of years. But hey, that comes with age also. Everyone we know is getting older. All of the uncles and aunts and parents and stuff are getting up there in years.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody lives forever.
Correct.
Unfortunately, although that that seems like that'd be really boring to live forever. At a certain point, you just want to go.
Couldn't have said it better. I don't expect to live, until like 120.
Yeah, I'm aiming for about 80 if I'm lucky. If I'm really lucky, I don't think my job will let that happen. But
It's stressful. Your job is stressful, but me personally, I don't know. The road I'm on right now, I've come down, slowed down, and put the brakes on a lot of stuff because if I keep going the way I'm going, I don't think my heart's gonna handle it. So I need to cut back, and that's what I've been doing. Yes, I may show up on a panel, looking like I'm full force, but in a backdrop, no, that's not me. I'm clean as a whistle. Look, right now. I'm sipping water. I ain't got no bottles of Jack Daniels on 30 proof in front of me. No,
yeah, I can't claim that. I got my supplies first thing for the stream.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'll help you.
Yeah, I was thinking about taking a shot.
Santa running water. I've been a very good boy this year. I'm joking, by the way.
Yeah, well, I've been doing my best to be naughty this year because the cost of heating this place, I could use a little bit of coal. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Me, my biggest habit is smoking too many cigarettes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's just it. Is I don't I don't really go out. I don't drink much. Like
I don't drink much
this
either.
year. This
Less,
is
more.
I drink like 3 times a year, and then it's not like a whole lot. It's weak. And never had a taste for beer.
I'm gonna be quiet on that part, but okay. Cheers. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is one of your 3 times.
Yes.
So hey, you got a good drinking buddy with you right now. Although I'm running very low, but
Well, I picked this up.
Smoky
Old Smoky, Tennessee, with
Tennessee mint chocolate. Wow,
mint chocolate chip cream.
what's that about? Like 30, 40 proof?
35.
Yeah, I can drink that like water.
Yeah, that, and then of course I had to get my,
I'd be putting that on my ice cream right there.
and then I
With
got
some
my
chocolate
go
syrup.
to.
Oh, that's your go-to?
Yeah, for shot stuff like out in the snow. Yeah, mango habanero.
Maybe habanero. Okay. Does that have a hot, like a habanero?
Yeah, it's got that little bit of habanero burn that lingers for a little bit, but it's not like
Mhm.
melt your face hot.
Gotcha.
And that mango, the sweetness of the mango offsets it. But
Right.
it's one of it's a nice warm you up when you come indoors, you know. But that bottle, yeah, put it in perspective for you. You see how full it is, right?
I saw that.
I've had this bottle for about 2 years.
Wow. Congratulations. That would have been for me, that would have been gone in about like 2 days.
And that's like, for the
Maybe
other
one
one,
night.
the other drink is the Windsor Black Cherry with Coke.
I've heard about Windsor, but I'm not familiar with it.
But that's about, well, about yay full. And I've had this bottle for almost 4 years.
Oh.
It's like, and that's 35 proof. They're all 35 proof.
Well, I don't
or not 35, 70 proof, 35%. Sorry.
Right.
But yeah. Yeah, I don't drink the hard stuff, and when I do drink it, it lasts forever.
I can go through it like water.
It's like I go down to the bar, just kind of like the same mentality of me sending Bean down to the daycare. It's for socializing. And but I'll nurse a single drink for 2 hours.
I'm
like, I'm done for the night. Yep.
No, I fail. I'm a lush. I admit it. Dude.
Yes, even my shot glasses are red Solo cups.
Red Solo cup. Sorry, I put my little readers on so I can read chat right now. MC, cheers, Merry Christmas. I read it in the chat. My glasses are like dirty as heck.
Yeah, I have a real bad habit of having dirty glasses and not realizing it because I'm so used to a dirty windshield.
Mm-hmm.
That no matter how well you clean your windshield, on a semi truck, that windshield is almost straight up and down, so it catches every bug, every bit of grime. So my personal windshields walking around, they're dirty, but I don't even notice it because I'm so used to the clutter.
I'm sorry, like being ADH elemental PQS double M Z. My hat is. I don't like the way it's looking on camera right now.
Yeah, well, you got a nicer hat than mine. This one was just lying around.
What my white ribbon's like for me, it's like I don't know. It's
I got the short
fit
one.
in my head. You got a better little floppy hat than I do.
Yeah, I spent the morning stretching it out so it fit on my head.
My hat's only about like 4 years old.
Yeah, this one was in the Christmas box. I don't know when I had gotten it because I didn't set up a tree or anything. With get home 2 days before Christmas and then then you have to take it back down. It didn't make any sense.
Exactly.
But and I wasn't going to wear the Sty camo Christmas hat. That's his.
It's festivity time.
Yeah. And
I love the background, your backdrop. I love it.
Yeah, I tried to find like the log cabin, rustic Christmas,
and the way if I dropped out right now, I mean, it's you in like the living room by the tree, in front of the fireplace, and I'm sure if I drop off of this panel, it's gonna be the woods over here, and it looks beautiful. I love it.
Yeah. Well, and it cuts it out, right here next to me. You can't see it here. Well I kind of go like this. And, it's Stuy's
Yeah.
box. Stuy's box is right here. There, kind of.
Oh, okay. What, tower number 4?
Well, his urn box.
Oh,
Yeah. So, yeah,
Sty.
he's part of the studio. So. So yeah, we got the shelf right there.
Sty.
Nothing on that shelf.
Sty, Merry Christmas, buddy. I'm sorry, I look like shit right now. But hey, I'm blessed to be here. Thanks for having me again, Running Water.
Yeah, glad you came up. It's like I know, like I said, most people have stuff to do, and that's like in the description for the video I put in, stop by and say hi or sit down.
Mm-hmm.
No expectations, like don't want anyone to take time away from other things that they need to do,
Yeah, please don't feel obligated.
Oh, there's Nick Green.
Nick, send me Insta. Nick, I'll send you one. I think on Insta. Give me a second, Nick.
I might have him. Let me see.
I know I got Nick on Insta.
Yeah, I got Nick.
You got him?
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
All right.
Let me go over here. Yeah, I've got him.
Okay.
It's one of the few that I do have. There you go. Make sure I use the right keyboard. Enter. Boom. See, I'll figure it out. I'll get the flow down. The big thing, the really big thing I need to do is clean this desk. Sty was not a dirty man, but he was a cluttered man. Organized clutter.
Nick, you already got one on Instagram, by the way. If Running Water didn't get to it first.
Yeah, well, I sent it to his messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I gotta say, Nick's been out there, camping in a tent. I seen his stuff. I mean, looked pretty darn cold, no doubt.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done any winter camping. I've got a double tent deal that I would use, during the nasty seasons. That I've got a big outfitter tent, like a backcountry hunting camp type tent, and but it was big enough for me to also have the small tent inside it.
Oh wow!
So I'd have the big tent out, set up with the wood stove to warm up the big tent, and it was a nice thick insulated tent. But then I had my smaller little dome tent in the back corner of it set up, so that big tent works as a windbreak. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yes.
What's up, Nick?
What's up?
Yeah,
I had a Santa hat. I wasn't even watching, and I didn't know you guys both had Santa hats. But
yes. It's the attire.
Yeah. Well, we have a carved like bull head on our wall. It looks like a longhorn, but it's just wood, and this hat stays on it. So I grabbed it off him. And I also have.
Oh, come on, Nick. Nick, wait a minute. This was my attire last night.
Well, I got a candy cane.
No. Wow. The Santa tie says, does it make me look fat?
Oh,
And then of course, yes, I do have my little antler ears next to me also.
yeah. I had a couple things, but it's like when I was little, I don't know where it went. I remember I had like a reindeer nose and stuff like
Yeah,
that going on.
I don't have a reindeer nose, but
I think it was like a light up one too. Yeah, I wanted to join, but I was on a call opening presents, so that's okay.
Yeah, no worries. Glad you're here, though. Good.
Yesterday I had ham. Tonight's another ham dinner, then turkey, and I'm sure there's gonna be leftovers for days. So yeah, that's
the leftovers are the best part. Those ham or turkey sandwiches.
Nick, you can send them over here down in North Carolina, bud.
Well, I like just cold turkey. This is like the best.
Nah, I
You gotta
agree.
put a lot of salt, and I just got some of this like salt seasoning.
Look, he's already got this.
I'm ready. I got
rub ready. He's like right in front of him.
Broccoli sprouts. What else?
There you go.
If you want to eat some lavender, I got that on my desk.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm not sure about. I use that more for like incense.
Got some summer sausage.
I'm good for that one.
Well, this one's Lebanon bologna from Amish country.
That's about all the same.
The best bologna I've ever had was my next door Amish neighbor brought over like that much out of like a bologna they made. It was the best I've ever had. I don't know what they did to make it so good, but I cannot make it near as good as that. Running water, you're in a fancy cabin, it seems.
He's pretty cozy up there right now. It's nice and warm.
Yeah. Not in my house. It's never warm in my house.
If he shifts to the right, you can see the fireplace, Nick.
Oh yeah.
No, the other way. There you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then over here we got presents under the tree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, very important.
That's some boring wrapping paper though.
Yes, but Nick, the important thing about those presents.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
yes.
if it says it on it,
Santa.
If it says it on it, yeah. I mean,
yeah. Santa bought me the new Nintendo Switch OLED. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
You know what?
That was nice. That was nice.
Yeah, Santa was real nice to me this year.
I actually have a gift from my parents right now that they mailed to me. I have not opened yet. I would love to do it live stream, but yet again, I want to make a video of it, maybe, and send it to them. I don't know what to do.
No, I tried figuring out the video call earlier on just like normal phone. I couldn't figure it out. I thought it was a thing on here, but I guess not. Yeah. I gotta text my sister to bring stuff for the dinner. I've been on the carnivore diet, so I can't have any of these sweets. There's sweets everywhere.
You gotta give yourself some room for some pumpkin pie.
Yeah, there's cookies everywhere, and M&M cookies, and raspberry bars, and I just can't touch it.
M&M cookies, I might be soft for, but pumpkin pie is what I'd be the biggest softest for.
Have you ever had the pumpkin bars though?
Mm-hmm.
The crust on the bottom's like really salty, but it's like really smooth.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good. Yeah, because I don't eat the crust on pumpkin pie, but the pumpkin bars I do eat. I would eat that.
Yeah. See the problem with the pumpkin pie, especially if you're on a carnivore diet, if you eat the pumpkin pie like I do, there's more whipped cream than there is pie.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to cover it with the whipped cream.
Yeah. I've been looking for chaga.
Oh,
The beavers took down all of our birch. There's no birch by me anymore. The beavers just they took down. So there's like no chaga anywhere near here. So I went. I don't know what I was thinking. I was in Walmart looking for it. Walmart's not gonna have no chaga. They've got all the other stuff, but not chaga.
I live in North Carolina. No chaga out here.
No.
Too warm.
We do have some here, but it's mainly like Allegheny Mountains, like areas like that. They find a lot, but I'll have to do what Everything Spicy did and climb a tree and cut a burl off.
Spicy's freaking nuts, that bro.
I have that piece of wood. I have a chunk of the burl he took his time sawing off the tree.
I do think I recall that one. It's like a couple years ago, right?
My native friend told me he's up in Canada at his reservation right now, but he made like this mallet kind of thing, and he just climbs up and just clubs it at the right spot, and it just chunks it right off.
You gotta hook up with Mountain Bushcraft Alliance (MBA).
Yeah,
I'm sure he could find some, but I mean, he lives down south, but I mean, he'd go up for a run for it.
Well, I know when I was up visiting in Wisconsin, so I had that giant kettle like that, and he had like a golf ball sized piece in there, and he just kept boiling that piece over and over again. It was like constantly on. It was constantly heating up. He said he used that piece.
Very curious. I would love to get a piece of chaga, just and try to go back to some old sty videos and try to make some tea out of it.
It's so good. The first
I don't know how to do it, but just boil it up. But yeah, I just need a piece of chaga first, and I'll go from there.
Well, the first time I had it was when I was up there. Sty gave me a cup of it. Well, I had a thermos and I put it in it, but it was so good. But he had like this table of he had creamer and sugar and all that stuff. But I think I did like a quarter milk and then the rest was water and chaga, and it was so good.
No honey.
No, it was just chaga and milk. It's such a good taste, though.
I'd probably do the chaga, water, boil it up, and throw some honey in it if I had honey.
Yeah. Like 10 minutes from here, there's like local people that do honey, and they have a little shack, and you can go on anytime you want and buy from it. But they've got honey sticks just sitting on the desk. They've got little wax melts on the side, but there's all kinds of honey. The problem is my favorite honey I'm allergic to because I'm allergic to the flower that's they get it from. It's bee balm is like my favorite tasting honey. But I'm allergic to it. So and I can't even have it on this diet. You think like, oh yeah, bees like natural. It's just I can't have it. It's too much sugar.
Yeah, you don't have to highlight that one running water, but I just randomly thrown out there Merry Christmas in chat.
Yeah, we had it's 60 here today, but 3 days ago it was like a blizzard here almost, and we had like 8 inches of snow within like a couple hours overnight, and I couldn't even see. I was camping in it, but
I saw your Instagram on you in the tent with the lights.
Yeah, well, from that night until the next morning, it was grass the night before, and then it was just snow. And like I was under pines, and they kept dropping like huge clumps of snow, and it kept just slamming the roof of the tent. But I was so cold. All my clothes were wet because when I was setting the tent up, it was already snowing, and the snow was like that thick snow, and it kept melting on me and melting and melting. But I wore the Santa hat, but I had to take it off halfway through because it got too wet, and I was like shivering.
Well, I'm glad you made it through it.
Yeah,
No doubt.
yeah. It's not like some of these other YouTubers that like. I mean, they're in like negatives.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
just,
sorry.
like,
I'll cancel that trip.
yeah. Eventually, I'll do that, but man, I'm just not
I'm
experienced
I'm
enough.
southern. I mean, it gets below 65. I'm freezing.
I'll wear shorts until it's like it's like 30 or so. That's like a lot of people around here. That's how they are. But then below 30,
I used to be there.
yeah, below 30, it's like because I'm in the snow belt of Lake Erie, so I mean it's like my friend 20 minutes from here, just south of me, won't get any snow, and we'll get like a foot because it just blows right off Lake Erie, the lake effect. But then I'm glad I'm not in Buffalo, New York. They keep getting, so they're right off the end of Lake Erie. We have the snow belt, but then they get the end of it, and it all piles on them. But
Yeah, New York gets hammered all the time.
it's weird. My phone popped up a picture from today from last year. It was a winter storm outside. There were snow drifts like 2 foot high. The roads, you couldn't even drive on them. And today it's 60, and there's no snow or anything.
My original state that I come from is Massachusetts. So, yes, I'm very familiar with New York and Massachusetts, Connecticut, Maine, New Hampshire.
Yeah, they keep getting it. They keep
Mhm.
getting a lot up there.
See, Nick, my weather I get right now, that means it's going up to my parents right now. So, might get a little warm spell for them right now.
Well, they're saying we're in the El Nino pattern. So once we're out of that, I mean, next year it could be like a winter storm again. It's like, it's just always random. But I mean, literally, it just melted. There was so much snow on the ground, and it just melted. Within a day, it was gone. We had rain, and then everything started flooding. Our wood pile was like underwater, almost. It was just, there was water everywhere. But I think January is going to be pretty cold. I'm thinking so, at least. Because it's been too warm.
Last time I heard, my area is going to be like warmer than usual. By like maybe, I don't know, up to like 5 degrees warmer.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, the only winter weather I had to really deal with was up in North Dakota. I was up there by Williston, up in the oil fields, and I got stuck for the whole weekend. It's like I got up there on a Wednesday, and it was so damn bad that I wasn't able to make that delivery by Friday. So I had to sit till Monday.
Ooh.
And that luckily with company I'm with, they have guaranteed pay, for when situations like that happens where you're held up, at least your check, you have a minimum that you'll get paid, so. But yeah, it was just nasty. And then talking to the guy for the delivery, he had, he was thanking me for parking because there were supposed to be 3 trucks coming in, and the other 2 trucks ended up in wrecks.
Really?
Pushed through it. And me, I'm sitting there like, no, I'm not going out in that.
I don't think I could do trucking. I'd be a nervous wreck. I keep watching the videos on TikTok where the guys are making the turns, and they miss cars by like 2 inches, like on those side streets.
Mm-hmm.
Running water. I almost sent you a Facebook reel through Wisconsin. It was like a couple years back. I forget what highway it was, but snow was stacked up yay high, and it was barely enough to get like one vehicle, never mind a rig through it. And it was like 30-second reel. I'm like, and my first thing, I thought of you.
I like watching those trains that go through the snow. Like up north, there's just snow flying
Merry
everywhere.
Christmas,
Like
Jasmine.
Merry
Good to
Christmas.
see ya.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
I don't know how it's already Christmas. To me, it's felt like extended fall because the weather, and now it's like, oh, it's Christmas.
Yeah, this year has just been off. The whole year. You know, that's I'm saying it's like, wait, what happened to the rest of the year? I feel like, accomplished nothing.
Walmart's already got like St. Patrick's Day decorations online.
They're so backed up with those cargo containers still from when they all got delayed. Yeah, that's why they had Christmas out like months ago, and they did it for Halloween too. Because my Walmart, they actually had the containers out in the parking lot, like 20 of them. And that was all that stuff that finally come in. So they keep clearancing it like really early. Like
that and Nick, that was from what, like 8 months ago, something like that.
Like a year ago that happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a good indicator on how things were going to be for this Christmas was Black Friday. Watching the videos of the Black Fridays, they take and open up the doors, and there's like 2 people come walking in. There's no crowds. That all the stores lost so much money. It's like, that's how bad the economy is. The situation. People don't have money to be spending on deals, and they weren't even deals.
No, they're not deals, and like a lot of people do just online now for Cyber Monday, or some even do Black Friday online. But
hey, Merry Christmas, Mariah.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yeah. I'm sure you got lots of busyness happening with that house full, all them kids.
Well, usually we go to my grandma's today. Yesterday was my other grandma's, but today we usually go to my other grandma, and she got sick this year, so now we're just doing New Year's. So this is like the first Christmas where I'm not leaving the house at all, which it figures because normally, we're taking an hour to go to a house 20 minutes away because the snow and ice. Mm-hmm. And the year that we can't, it's like it's fall right now.
Right.
Like, yeah, but no, Black Friday I went. The problem is another thing too. Like you said, it's not deals, first of all. Second of all, they put this stuff out like a month ahead. Like the same stuff. Like, I don't know if it's like that around you, but here
it's like 4 months ahead.
They already had everything out, and they said early Black Friday deals. Because they're just trying to get rid of the stuff. But it's just not working. There were only a few places that I went to that actually had a good sale. And the other ones, I don't know if you've seen the video online where they were at Target and they were taking the labels off of the other labels.
I didn't see that one, but here in my state, the new Nike shoe, we have a complex out here. People were jacked up 150, 200 deep just to buy a $300 pair of shoes.
Yeah, shoes are crazy. Like, I used to be into that, trying to get shoes, and you'd have to wait in a line online. Then they'd send you a key if you could get the pair. And I went to the mall outlets on Black Friday this year, and there's a Nike store there. The line at Nike went around 2 other stores on the sidewalk. There were people coming out with, like, I seen one dude, it was him and his girlfriend, and they had probably 30 bags of shoes. Just absolutely covered in the bags of shoes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's like my friends, some of my friends have $500 pairs of shoes, and they don't wear them. They have them up on a display.
I'll be lucky if I spend like, $90.
Yeah.
On a pair of like Asics.
The most I spent on boots.
Yeah, a pair of Nikes.
Most I spent on boots was $100, and it was for Timberland, like really nice ones. And those were even on sale.
I'll spend some money on some boots now. Beans! Merry Christmas, Bean!
Oh, man.
Bean, put your head up above the camera. Let's see your pretty little face. Dean, Merry Christmas, buddy.
What's up, Owen?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Hey, Owen.
Skylar, cheers. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, he had to go out and take care of business.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
I got my dad the usual Toblerone. I don't know if anyone else eats Toblerone, but
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
it's good. Toblerone. Oh, you reading that comment?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mango habanero.
No,
yeah.
Nick, I was actually trying to read your label.
Oh, Toblerone.
All right. All right. Oh, I thought that meant running water was ready for another drinky drink.
Oh, no, not yet.
It's killing me. I have. Oh, good.
Yeah, no. Owen and Skylar and their little baby stayed here when we had the services for Stay. You know, they stayed the night here. You know, and I introduced them to the mango habanero. So, you know,
I
they
had
to-
the. What's that other one they make? Is it salted caramel?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That stuff's so good in the freezer.
Oh, I saw this one.
Mint chocolate chip.
Yeah, mint chocolate chip cream. It's kind of like a Bailey's mint chocolate chip.
My favorite from them, though, I have one of the big mason jars from them. It's the eggnog moonshine.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have in the freezer right now. But
Oh, no, there's my
I had
daughter.
this-
Merry Christmas, Allie.
I had this real cheap whiskey, Maple Pecan Gold,
Mm-hmm.
but it's actually pretty good. It definitely tastes cheap, but the flavor's good. I think my mom was going to do like a champagne punch or something, but that would kick me off my diet if I had that. There's so much sugar in that.
Hey, Merry Christmas, William.
Merry Christmas. I'm getting so many messages.
Yeah, it's never so popular.
It's just my friends.
Thank God right now, mine's actually calmed down for a moment. I couldn't sleep last night because mine kept going off so many times.
I got sent this Texan sticker.
Oh.
I guess I'm a true Texan now. I was down there this spring, but oh my gosh, I'm not used to that kind of heat. It was
Oh,
early spring when I went, keep in mind. And I went
Okay.
by train. When I got there, it was like 100. Because it's 20 minutes north of San Antonio.
Mhm.
But, man, I'm not used to that.
I got family that live down in San Antonio.
The driving there was,
AKA San Antonio.
the driving there was making me tweak out. Because I was like, I wasn't driving, but oh my gosh. I'm not used to that stuff. I'm in the middle of Amish country.
You're
And it's like-
a burly guy. You like the cold weather.
Kind of. Not like
You're like a Malamute in Alaska versus a Malamute in Arizona.
I want to move
They
up
don't-
north.
They don't mix.
I do want to move up north eventually. I kind of want to live in multiple places, but I know if I get with someone, it probably won't. But in the meantime, that would be nice if I could kind of
Yeah.
test waters.
Yeah. See, that's
Okay.
my ultimate goal is, have an RV or like, an old school bus converted over. And that
Yeah.
I'm just going to live where the weather's nice. It's snowing. Hey, guess what? I'm going south.
Mhm.
You're a
It's-
snowbird.
I'll be in Texas. It's getting hot. Yep, head back north.
Exactly. I mean, it's the way I used to live. Well, not me, but my ex-in-laws. They lived in Florida. Wintertime, they were in Florida. Summertime, they went up Massachusetts and lived with me and my ex-wife. Terrence, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yeah,
That
Merry
reminds me of
Christmas.
Florida.
Merry solstice.
You play games, right? Running Water.
Happy Yuletide. Oh, I play too many games.
Did you see the GTA 6 trailer in Florida?
Yeah. The Florida man, the Joker.
You like the alligators breaking into the gas station?
Yes. Yes.
I just play a lot of Call of Duty and NASCAR. Well, I ain't played NASCAR lately, but I do play a lot of Call of Duty.
I play Red Dead 2. That's the game I play a lot of because I completed the story and online I completed, but it's just fun to like shoot deer and stuff. So
right.
I think I might have the free version of that one, Nick.
Yeah, the story's extremely good, but they're saying like 3 years until the third one comes out. But that game's amazing. I don't know. I like playing games with friends now. If someone's on and they don't want to play, I just don't play. Like I used to play by myself all the time, and like I don't know.
Same here. I'd put my headset on. I'm like, I give a friend a call. I'm like, yo, let's go play COD. I'm like, let's go. Now they too busy, and I'm playing these, solo games, and I'm like really not into it too much. But
yeah.
Cheers, Matt.
Let's go.
Doing the habanero. Whee.
Hey, you ain't gotta ask me twice. I wish I could match a JD on the 30 proof.
So is that just is it just got like spice to it, or can you taste that kind of mango?
Yeah, you can taste the mango in there. It's not like like I told Matt earlier. It's not like melt your face spicy. It's got the good full habanero flavor to it. It's got that afterburn, but that mango balances it out.
I noticed mango. Whenever I've had mango, it burns my mouth like it's spicy, like it tastes spicy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what? We had like a whole box given to us before, and I just kept eating them, and my mouth was like just on fire.
Yeah, well, it has a lot of the same effect as pineapple.
Well, like needles.
That if you eat a lot of pineapple, that it's something in it that it breaks down like the proteins in your tongue. That eat enough, that in theory it could dissolve your tongue, but you'd have to eat a whole lot of it.
If you look under a microscope at pineapple, though, there's millions of tiny microscopic needles that are in like the juice and in the pineapple. So that's like all the pokiness on your tongue. Right. It's just like needles.
Right. And mango's got a lot of the same effect where, between the juices and the texture of it.
It's almost saying, hey, don't eat me, but we still eat the stuff.
Right.
Nick knows.
It's weird. Since I've been on this diet, I tried to have lettuce the other night. And
May, what's up?
I had some lettuce and it started burning my mouth.
Merry Christmas, dog.
What's up? I can't believe my space heater's off.
Yeah, I'm just glad not to have to be out there blowing snow. Last Christmas I had to buy a snowblower. It wasn't not too bad out there. It's wet. And it looks like it might snow a little bit, maybe over the next 2 days, but then it's supposed to be sunny again. So
it's the problem is we get a lot of snow, it melts halfway or most, so there's slush on the road because they don't like plowing it here because PennDOT's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the slush freezes, and that's when there's problems.
Yeah.
It gets real bad when the slush freezes.
I-80 in Pennsylvania is like the worst stretch in the country. That I'll drop down. I'll pay tolls to avoid 80 just because of the road maintenance.
I'm not keen with
the Turnpike Authority, they'll plow those, But yeah, you're gonna take the free roads in Pennsylvania. Yeah, drive at your own.
What I don't get is they'll do like a I'm out of school now, but they'll do 2-hour delays after a big storm and the roads aren't even plowed, and half the buses end up going in a ditch or something.
Right.
And they're doing a 2-hour delay for it. Like, I don't get it. Like our roads, they don't do nothing. The Amish, it's fine for them because they got these $100,000 tractors that go through anything.
Right.
But me and my 2-wheel drive manual truck with bald tires, I can't leave the house.
PayPal Nick, y'all. PayPal Nick to get new tires. Donations appreciated.
I'll take some $2,000 tires, guys. Extra rigid. And hey, a lift kit for my truck while you guys are at it. I'll lift it.
All right, well, you'll have to talk to Santa for next year.
I think I'm gonna buy a Tacoma probably this year. I don't know. I've wanted a Tacoma.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. That Tacoma's ain't too bad, but I mean, it's not my go-to. But
yeah, now it's I have a
40
Dodge.
Chevy. I'm gonna get a lot of crap about it. I say I'm 40 Chevy.
Yeah. See, for me, the one that I would really like, I really want to get myself a Rubicon. Get a Jeep.
Oh, a Jeep. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't care about hauling anything. I want to be able to go backcountry off-road.
Just don't turn a corner too fast.
well, no, I'm not going with the lift. No, I want the low pro wide base.
Roll it.
Truck I used to have, and I still kick myself for selling it because I only had it for like 4 months, and guy offered me way too much money. That was what you call it, International Scout.
Ooh,
that's
nice.
That thing go anywhere. It didn't matter. You could walk that thing right up your wall if you wanted, flip itself over, and then flip it back and drive it away. It didn't care.
I really liked your dad's truck until I was sitting there and I just stared at him. And because the seats, it's that like rawhide, there were ticks crawling on the seat from my pants, and I was freaking out because I hate ticks. There were ticks all over the rawhide crawling. I didn't like that. I didn't really like that. See, my truck, it's my first vehicle, and it is a manual. I've had it for 3 years now. But I kind of like manual, so maybe I'll be able to find something cheaper because no one wants it anymore.
Right.
Gosh.
Me personally, I love manuals.
A lot of people don't want them now. I mean, if it's a sports car, it's different.
He knows speaking no English, so yeah, we can get through the terrain. Comprende? All right, guys, but hey, I'm gonna bounce out of here. I'm gonna go cook me something to eat. Running water. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Nick, glad you showed up. Everybody in chat. I mean, Mayberry, Terrence, Flap, Allie, Skylar, Jasmine, Mystic Bunny, Hearst Outdoors, MT Woodrunner, the Virginia Bushcrafter, Depression is Real, Peppers, Kentucky, Bradley Whitworth, Lori, Triple M, Metal Music Mania, Rock On Dog, Cheesehead, Lori again, sorry, Adventures in the Heartland, Steino Campfire, Crazy Ian, oh, I'm sorry I missed Crazy Ian, oh, Samantha Lee, I guess you did actually show up in chat. Bless your heart. Oh, much love to everybody. And all I gotta say is, before I tear up right now, I'm sorry. I can't come up. I love you, buddy. Merry Christmas.
I'm sure he's watching.
All the lurkers out there, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, man. Glad you could come up here.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Merry Christmas.
Rainwater, before I go, I'm going to do one last sip of beer with y'all. Cheers.
Oh, finish that one off.
Rainwater, Nick, much love, dog.
Yep. Have
Take
a
care,
good
man.
one.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I'm gonna round this up here at the top of the hour. You know,
Yeah, my
I-
sister's coming here at 2, so that's like 15 minutes. She'll be here.
Yeah. I know Sty would do the whole day deal, and he'd have all kinds of stuff to pop up and videos, and I'm ill prepared, and I don't know the system well enough.
Yeah, it'd be all day. All day.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's
Also,
still
a lot-
figuring out how everything's working, but
Also a lot of people, still, it is recent,
right.
It definitely hurt, but I know. No, you're good, Matt.
Yeah, you're good, Matt.
Trust me, I feel
you
the
take
same
care,
way.
brother. You're fine.
I know how mad he'd be at me if I. It's like when I did that video, I was gonna do a bunch of stuff, but I was like, nah, he wouldn't even want me to make the video.
Hey, Raven, happy holidays. Good
What's
to
up,
see you.
Yeah, I haven't been in lives for a while. I've just kind of been around, I guess. That's about it.
Yeah, I've gone on a couple of different panels, but it's more aimed at writers, discussion forums on themes for novels and stuff. And I've got a couple author friends that will pull me up. They're like, yeah, we need a real world perspective. So yeah, let's bring up the scruffy old trucker. Which it could be entertaining and stuff. And I've thought about doing same type deal on a channel. Not this channel. I don't think it would be a good fit for the Sty channel. His discussions would go all over the place.
That's the big thing is, he was like the center to a lot of like our, the couple communities that link together, like with us. It's like, it's not the same now,
Right.
It's just, it won't ever be the same, but that'd be cool, if you start doing, things like that.
Because he wanted me to keep the channel going.
Yeah.
One way or another. and he told me, could do bare bones minimum of just reposting stuff to keep it from going to archive,
Yeah.
and getting pulled down, or add new content. And he told me he's like I know your content won't be the same as mine. He's like, so it might change, but as long as it keeps the old stuff. It's like, well, yeah, I want to keep it, mostly true to the Campfire.
Yeah.
Which is why I, if you've noticed, I renamed the channel to Steinor's Campfire. That, even though he's passed, his fire's still there. We're going to keep it going. We'll still have live chats. That I'll still put up content that I think would be relevant, more towards, this type of community, stuff, go out, hiking, or, get some neat videos out there, because I'm out on the road. So occasionally I get opportunities where I'm parked for a weekend and I get to go see waterfalls in, Washington, Oregon, go to parks in other states.
I definitely want to make that happen with you, though. Out west eventually.
Yeah, that'd be cool,
Because there were all these places. There were a couple times we talked for hours and hours on different nights about it, and he told me all these places and certain places he wanted to take me about something. But you probably know, those places,
right?
So,
yeah. See, I had gone out there at it'd be probably 10, 15 years now, but my previous girlfriend, we were together for 16 years, but we had made a trip out to Montana because the plan was I was going to do work out there and then, get ourselves set up and live out there in Montana. And the job I ended up getting fell through and, just didn't work out. We ended up coming back, but we were out there for about 2 months. And I took her around to all these different places of, where, because we were, her and I were living in a tent at the time. It's middle of summer, no problem. Live in a tent until we build up the money to get into an apartment. But yeah, take her around to, the cabin that we grew up in, and, the campsites that, the family had, lived at, and different sites, the different lakes and, hiking areas. And, there's old abandoned ghost towns and stuff out there that aren't on the map, that, and the locals don't advertise it because they don't want it to get ruined. But, but it threw her off, threw my ex off because, here, I hadn't been out there since I was 12 years old, and here it was, 20 years later. And I'm just driving to these places. It's like, no, I remember routes. I remember roads. That's why I'm good at my job. It's the one, step up that I have on a lot of truckers is that I don't need a GPS. I know where I'm going because, I just have to go there once and I'll remember it. But taking a trip out there, like you were saying, that it would be a lot of fun, and there's a lot of places I could take you to, point out, it's just a lot of, interesting content.
I remember him telling me all kinds of stuff, like, and then his ring he always had. I remember he said he found that agate on the hill, and there was these people he talked to, and then he said about the bears and everything, and water pump.
Yeah. Out there's areas of Montana where you can find agates and sapphires on the ground. They're rough, but it can be easily cut. A lot of times you'll slice them, or you can polish them up, grind them down into stone cuts if you want. You find a lot of geodes out there. Bust open, amethysts and sapphire geodes, that are just on the ground, just, know what you're looking for, find them and just bust them open, and now you got this cool rock.
Okay. Yeah, I see when they crack geodes sometimes there's like that water in it.
Yeah.
They save the water from it. And yeah, I don't know. It's something I want to do. And another thing is I really like gold panning.
Mhm.
Even if it's not crazy there at the spots you're allowed to do it or whatever. That's something too. But I think over time everyone will come back together. I think, some people it's just too hard to even be around,
Right.
It's something that it'll come back.
Yeah, Raven.
Oh.
I've been told that, and I see that's a big difference.
I mean, it is his dad, so I mean,
well, and that's a big difference too, versus I've had a few people take and point out on how I sound so much like my dad now that I'm doing the streams versus when I would be on the panels before. And a lot of that has to do with the microphone. That, the setup that I had for Sty, with the mixer and the mics and stuff, these are, pro stage mics and stuff, so you get the true sound of the person's voice. When I would hop on panels before, I'd be doing it through my cell phone, and it becomes through, a headset mic or your Bluetooth mic. The problem is a lot of those microphones, like the mobile microphones or like your gaming headset microphones, they have a bass limiter that it cuts off the bottom end of a person's voice. So it makes me sound like I have a much higher voice. So, yeah, you get to hear a big difference that, because I do have tend to have a deeper tone to my voice, but those little mics don't pick it up, but yeah. But sound wise, I sound like my dad, I story wise, I was raised by him, of course,
and you look like him.
Yeah.
And you point like that.
Yeah. Well, my poor sister, when she came over the night before the service, she had went down, picked up a sausage from that place in Minnesota, that summer sausage that my dad likes, and brought it over here because I've got a slicer. Well, she knocked on the door, and I go over and I open the curtain to look, who's out there. The look on her face, I open the door, and she's like, "Damn you!" She's like, "I thought you were Dad." She's like, I thought this whole thing was a hoax. He's faking he's dead because he don't want to pay his bills. It's like, yeah, this year, it will get whiter as time goes on. I mean, you have to consider he had a good 20 years on me, but I sound like him. I tell stories similar to him, and eventually I'm going to end up looking like him. So,
and hopefully you don't fall, Sty falls or
no. So I'm just as clumsy as him. I know that. Oh. Yeah, hey, Marine Mom. Merry Christmas. Love you, girl. Yeah, she's down in Mississippi. They talked to Mojo earlier. They had blue skies and sunshine down there.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Nick Jones?
Hey, Nick. Merry Christmas.
I hope you're having a pork pie or something today, because that's like my favorite thing.
Oh, yeah.
I made one earlier this year. It took hours, but it was worth it.
Yeah. Oh, my Christmas dinner is basically right now it's cooking. I got some of those frozen meatballs and a couple packs of Little Smokies thrown in a crock pot with some barbecue sauce and grape jam mixed up and just heating up. And that's my dinner. That's all I'm having.
See, I feel bad. I'd ship you some turkey, but
Oh no!
you
If
should
I
have
want,
got a. You
if
should
I
have got a
wanted
Cornish
turkey, I
game
could.
hen.
Because I had thought about getting a breast. They got those nice, where it's just the breast. It's like, yeah, but then I have to fire up the oven, and then I have to make other stuff to go with it. I'm just too lazy.
Mom, what was I
Hey,
saying?
hey, Nick. Let's see. Do I have you on Facebook?
Walmart has turkeys for half off right now by me. They're $7 for a giant turkey like that. I mean, they're huge. I have to get off in just a couple of minutes here, though.
Right. Oh yeah.
My sister will be here.
Yeah, I don't think I have Nick on Facebook. Let's see. Let me do this. Yeah, I assume you have Facebook, Nick, right?
Actually, I better go now. I got to pick my room up.
Okay. Yep. Nope, I understand. Here, I'll do.
I wanted to stop up, so
I'll do this. There's not many people in here, so I'm glad you stopped by. And you have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And hope to have you up again. I'm going to be trying to keep this going.
Maybe Sty will lead me to some chaga in a video soon if I go hunting for it. We'll see.
Well, and I'll look for chaga around here. I'm sure he's got some around here somewhere.
Oh yeah, there was a big chunk he was gonna give me like that, and he forgot to give it to me when I was up there. But all right, take care, guys. Merry Christmas to everyone. So I gotta pick my room up because it looks like a bull got into here and like just tossed everything. All right, I'll see you guys.
Yeah, you take care. Thanks for coming up. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All right, Nick. Here, let me get this here. I'll post my Facebook link. All right, Nick. Here, let's see. There you go. That's my Facebook. Send me a message, and then I can send you the link to the stream, Nick. And let's see. Oh, we have some others pop in here. Words and pictures. Merry Christmas. Glad you could be here. Yes. Merry Christmas, Daddy up in heaven. Yes, Marine Mom, I'm sure he's watching, laughing his ass off at me trying to figure this thing out. Let's see here. Okay, sent you the link, Nick. See if that goes through. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm still figuring out how all this is working. Adjusting settings to fit for me to use. And not that what Sty had wasn't bad. It worked great for what he did. myself, though, I do things different. Use the computer being set up a different way. Layout of programs and options on the computer. So just need to make minor adjustments here and there. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Yeah, I'm doing what I can. And I'm not aiming for perfection. No one's perfect. Anyone that claims to be perfect is lying, to you and themselves. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for learning. This is just something new to learn. Yeah, and I'm glad to see, looks like we got 16 people out there watching still. Yeah, let's see. Okay. There. I had to make sure that message went out to Nick. Oh, there we go. I think he's in the basement. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm all right now. I've moved.
You moved?
Yeah, I moved home.
Oh, okay. You getting settled in?
I'll show you how settled in I am. I've only been here 2 weeks.
Okay. Oh well, yeah, that's not bad. That's what my house looks like, and I've been here for like 7 years.
What up? That's bad. Nah. But about first Christmas without me mum. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Gotta get on with life.
Yeah, it's one of those things, we hate it to happen, but we know it can't be avoided.
Yep.
And it comes sooner or later. And that life is for the living. You gotta keep on keeping on.
No, but I've had a busy day though.
Oh, really? What you been up to today?
You know that place where I volunteer, the Veterans Centre?
Okay.
We opened that today for people on their own.
All right. Yeah.
You'll see it all on my timeline on Facebook.
I'll have to take and check it out. I got your friend request. I accepted that.
You're knackered. You're fucked now. I'm your friend.
Yeah, well, my Facebook feed is, pretty much memes and reposts of my dog. So, and he has a lot more followers than I do.
Yeah. So. No, I'm just absolutely knackered. Yeah, I'm Marie, Mum. So.
Yeah, I've been just basically vegging myself, just sitting on the couch, playing games, watching TV.
Yeah.
Got plenty I could be doing, and
So have I. I've got loads to do, but I just can't be fucking arsed.
Well, and that's probably one of the best parts of being an adult is you have that option to decide to do nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody to get upset and ground me because I didn't clean my room. It's like nope.
Well, I was thinking about the first time I ever met your dad.
Oh yeah.
When I was absolutely ripping into him and posting all them jokes on Facebook in the side chat.
Mm-hmm.
God, they were funny. So.
Yeah. Well, I posted this earlier. We're talking about Christmas and presents and stuff. This has been my attitude here. Can't buy presents for yourself? Well, it clearly says from Santa. I all my presents are from Santa. Santa's being nice to me this year.
All my presents come from the Grinch.
Yeah. Well, I always liked the Grinch. The Grinch. He didn't hate Christmas. He hated people, and I can understand.
No, but to me, Christmas is too fucking commercialized.
Yeah.
Rather, I remember when I was young, all you ever got was like a chocolate selection box and a game.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love that.
Right. Well, that, growing up, I remember the, like our Christmas stocking. Have the stockings hung up for us kids, and in that stocking, it would have some candies in there. You'd have some shelled nuts, walnuts and such in there, and like maybe an orange, and like a small gift. A small like toy type gift, like a puzzle or a game or yo-yo or something. That Santa didn't give you big things. Mom and Dad gave you the big stuff. Santa, he gave you a pair of socks and some mixed nuts. And I just cringe when I see people taking and giving gifts. Santa gave Jimmy an Xbox this year. It's like, no, you worked that year to earn the money to buy that Xbox. Take credit for it. The parent gave it to him. Santa gives you the stuff, gives you the underwear and socks that you didn't want.
No, half of the presents that I get that I don't like, I wrap them up for birthday presents.
Yeah, I had a friend that her birthday was on the 22nd of December. And she got upset that year. Gave her a gift. She opens up the Christmas wrapping. Underneath the Christmas wrapping was birthday wrapping. Make it look like I had gotten her a birthday present, but I decided to just rewrap it as a Christmas present.
No, but it always made me laugh. People always knew when my presents were, when they had got my presents under the tree, they knew who they were off. I'm that fucking tight-fisted. I wouldn't buy wrapping paper. I would always use newspaper and duct tape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had one year. I was wrapping stuff up, and and a lot of it was stuffed animals.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's no easy way to wrap a teddy bear. I ended up just putting in a trash bag. In a white trash bag for the bin. Tied it up, put a bow on in a label. Like, there you go.
Yeah.
Don't tear the bag. We'll use it afterwards. Yeah. Use it for all the other wrapping paper that you're getting from everyone else's gifts.
Yeah. No, but all that, most of what I've got is fucking deodorant and fucking body spray, shower gel.
Right. Yeah, I won't mind that. I have to go down and stock up again because I probably won't be back until March. Be back on the road again.
So how much time do you spend at home a year?
For the whole year? This
How
year,
often do you travel away from home?
yeah, I'm usually gone for 2-3 months at a time. Yeah. And this year for 2023, let's see, it's a total of 32 days at home for the whole year.
Mm.
So 363 days this year I was on the road. So yeah. I'll probably end up adjusting that, changing that up a bit. Well, old country homesteading, Merry Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my chat lagged there for a bit. But yeah, trying to get things worked out to where I get home more often. It'll be shorter stays at home, but being home more often. Because it's nice. Like I got home Wednesday night, and I won't go back out until January 4th.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a nice, decent stretch at home. But then I'll be gone for months again. Which then the house is sitting here empty and nobody in it.
I bet you love traveling, though, don't you?
Huh?
I bet you like traveling, though.
Yes and no. If it wasn't for work, I would enjoy traveling. Because being out there, being a truck driver, I get to see the exits that go to a lot of cool places. A lot of those places you can't get to with a truck.
Mm.
That really limited on where what you can get to when you're in a big rig. But yeah, if I had the time, I'd like to go out, travel around, vacation. Got a few different places I like to visit.
Well, I got more presents in 8 days anyway. It's my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday? What, today? Or no?
What? 9 days.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Get a hold of Andy. Yeah, I've got Andy on Facebook. I haven't seen him on panel for a long time. I think I got him on Facebook.
I spend a lot of time on TikTok.
Yeah. I try to stay away from TikTok. You know, well, it doesn't help that the notifications on it just constant coming up, and it's just I don't like to have a lot of noise on my phone.
Right, I'm going to shoot off.
All right. Well, good to see you. I'm gonna probably pop out myself. You know, I've been on here for about 2.5 hours. So
Yeah, I'll make something to eat and then I'm going to bed.
yeah. I'm gonna go sit on the couch and veg for a while.
I'll catch you again.
All right. Appreciate you coming up. You have a good New Year.
All right,
Take
night,
care,
everyone.
man. All right. And everyone, yep, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down here. I appreciate everyone coming today, and hope you all have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And until next time, y'all take care. See ya.